Everybody, welcome to the Art of Tomas podcast. It's finally happening. We're finally doing this. Now, there's many reasons why this took me so long from the moment I started talking about it to the point where we are now, when the first episode, the first guest is actually live. And there's a bunch of reasons. I don't want to get into all of them, but let's just say that at first I was going to make a different podcast. I joined a new social media that I've been doing really well in, and I've been finding this amazing community of people that I have never experienced such level of support and positivity in my life. I've been posting stuff on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere for years, and nobody really much cared about anything I did. I started posting in this new website, torum.com, TORUM.com, and suddenly people actually started paying attention, and they started encouraging me to do more and supporting me to try new things and to see what works, what doesn't. And this podcast was a direct influence on that community's positivity and encouragement and support. Something that I never experienced before. I think it's one of the greatest places on the internet to be right now. I suggest you should all check it out. So at first I was going to make a Torum podcast. So it was going to be me interviewing people from Torum. And I sent an email to the people in charge of marketing in Torum. And they said they were very interested in making a Torum podcast. I was going to actually name it the Torum podcast. But they are way too busy right now. So I made a few episodes. I made 2 episodes talking with people from Torum. And it's been weeks since I've sent them to them. They're just taking too long to respond. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my own podcast. It's gonna be the Art of Tomas podcast. It's this one that you're hearing now. And I'm gonna interview everyone. People from all walks of life, artists, philosophers, scientists, writers, poets, musicians. I want to talk to all of them. In this particular case, my first guest is Bernard Etienne. He is from Madagascar and he trades cryptocurrencies. Now, because this was going to be an episode for the Torum podcast, it centers a lot of the conversation centers around Torum. If you don't know what it is, just to make it super quickly and easy for you to understand, Torum is a social media pretty much like Facebook, but it centers around cryptocurrencies, NFTs, like cryptocurrencies as in Bitcoin, Ethereum, that kind of stuff. So this episode might not be for everyone out there, but if you're curious, if you wanna hear and get to know someone else from another part of the world with a different perspective, maybe it's good for you to give it a go and see what you think after. Like I said, this podcast is not just gonna be about Torum, but right now, Torum is where I spend a lot of my time, so there's going to be a lot of guests from there. But it's not going to be the only thing. Like I want to speak with everyone about everything. So there's going to be plenty of different people and different perspectives and different things that we're going to talk about. Anyway, that being said, another thing that I'm wanting to do with this podcast is I want to do a drawing, an artwork of each guest that is going to go with the podcast, and at the end of the podcast I'm going to add a little song that I'm going to write. It's going to be very simple, very short, like a minute, maybe 2, but just a good way to finish the podcast. And it's also good for me to keep my songwriting muscle working out, which is great, which has not been training lately. So this is a great excuse and a great way for me to keep writing songs and don't let that part of me don't forget about that part of me, which is also very important. So what I'm trying to do with the Art of Tomas is giving you a podcast, an artwork, and a song, and put it all together in one thing that you can enjoy, hopefully. Please, if you like what I'm doing, if you like this search for for interesting conversations, and I'm also always looking to see if I can open channels of collaboration with my guests. So if you know anyone that could be interested in being a guest, please send them my way. Or just if you just want to share this podcast so that it might reach someone who might be interested, that'd be great. Because I am in love with the podcast making process. I love it. I'm going to continue to do it as long as I can. But when you're starting a podcast the first time, it's really hard to get the first guests. It's really hard to get people interested because you're new. Nobody knows who you are, and at the beginning, you're not the best. I'm not the best. I'm far, far, far from being the best. In fact, one of the problems in the podcast that you can about the conversation you're about to hear now is that there's a lot of technical difficulties. Like there's a lot of background noise on Etienne's end. I noticed when I was listening to the podcast again that I was not as good as a host as I could have been, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I'm learning really quickly. This was the first go. It's not the best, but I love it because this is where me and Etienne were at this time in our lives, and hopefully I get to do one with him later on, and we will both be in a better spot. But there's something truly beautiful about people where they are, doing what they can with what they have. To me, at least, that is art. And I'm not shy to call this a work of art. I will not call it a masterpiece, but I call it art. And this is the Art of Tomas, so very fitting. Now, without any further ado, let's start with the first guest of the Art of Tomas podcast. Hopefully the first of many. I will work my hardest to ensure that that's the case. Thank you so much. Enjoy. And yes, the little intro music you're about to hear, it's actually a band that I used to be a part of in Argentina. So enjoy that as well as a little extra. And I'll see you on the next one. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, how are you, man?
Great.
Hey, what's up?
Great. I'm great. Can you hear me now?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I hear you well. It's so good that we can finally do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been asking around a lot of people within Torum to see who would be willing to sit down for a little bit, and it's good that finally someone said yes.
Yeah. I like it so much to talk to someone from the corner of the world.
Yeah.
You know?
So where do you live?
I come from Madagascar.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is that where you are now?
What do you mean?
Is that where you are now? Still in Madagascar?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So okay, let's start. Yeah, tell me like a bit about who you are and how do you found Torum.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for inviting me to this podcast. First thing first, my
Yeah.
name is Etienne. I come from Madagascar. I'm a crypto lover.
All right.
I I am a crypto lover, and I'm I'm an entrepreneur.
Hmm.
I'm a trader as well. I
Okay.
trade Bitcoin. Yeah, I trade Bitcoin
Hmm.
and the altcoin as well.
Okay.
That's about me.
All right. So when did you get into the whole space?
You mean the what is the about the cryptocurrency
Yeah,
or
yeah. When did you first started?
okay? Um, Back in 2014, the year where I knew the Bitcoin,
Hmm.
but yeah, at that time the Bitcoin prices was uh $10.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, but
Wow.
I did to buy Bitcoin.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. How
so
crazy.
yeah, because I thought that Bitcoin is a scam just
Ah, scam. Yeah, yeah. They were
yeah this
saying.
this this scam, yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to scare me and just
Hmm.
to throw me in the hole if I buy Bitcoin.
Right, right.
Anyway,
So
but
yes,
in
continue.
2017 I bought Bitcoin on Coinbase.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that was the first time that I bought the Bitcoin. But the worst time is that I invest all my coins to the fake websites. Just like they rise like every day there are many websites that promise you that they can give you the interest rate.
Ah, yeah.
Then
That happened to me
yeah,
too. Yeah,
yeah. Then
yeah.
I put all my Bitcoin. So uh, all my coins are lost. And
Oh
I learned a
yeah.
lot. Yeah, I learned a lot from that the experience, and it's a very big deal.
Hmm.
And I come back to to crypto sphere in 2020, and restart and refresh my
Hmm.
mind, and I start to deep dive and
Yeah,
learn
that's good.
more about Bitcoin and learn more about the cryptocurrency. Uh, yeah,
Wow.
and right now we are on Torum, the
Yeah.
first
So
social
how
media
did you
platform.
find Torum?
Okay, Torum is the world's first DeFi NFT social media platform
Hmm.
that designed to connect with the crypto users.
Yeah.
In fact, Torum is my first social media platform.
Oh really?
Yeah,
You haven't been on Facebook and
yeah,
Instagram and
yeah. Before, in
right.
terms of cryptocurrency, this
Ah,
is
okay,
the
okay. All right, all right.
yeah. In
I
terms of
see, I see, I see.
cryptocurrency, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And how do you find it?
In fact, Torum, I use Torum. The reason why I use Torum is to
Hmm.
share about all my activities related to cryptocurrency,
Okay.
especially trading. Yeah, it's focused on the most where I have my own plan to participate in community building for the ecosystem. You
Oh,
know,
that's good. That's good.
yeah. On Torum, I use Torum to share their titles, the content.
Hmm.
You know, it's very hard to get the subscriber. For example, when you have the channel on YouTube, it's
Yeah.
very hard to get the subscribers.
I
But on
know.
Tarom, I use Tarom to boost my channel. For example,
Hmm.
on Odyssey as well, to
Hmm.
get the followers on Odyssey TV.
Yeah.
I boost my channel on Tarom.
Right.
This
Yes.
is how I use Tarom, and Tarom is very it's super easy to use,
Hmm.
and it's just I just want to say when I interact with Tarom, I'm at home.
Right. I feel that too. Yes. I in
Yeah,
no other social media I feel like people react to what I post, and like it seems like it reaches people. Sometimes in Facebook or Instagram you get likes and stuff, but it doesn't feel like people are paying attention. But in Torum, I feel like they do, and you can have conversations with people sometimes in the comments and such. I like this idea that you're using Torum to boost your other platforms like your YouTube and your Odyssey, because I'm trying to
yeah,
do the same thing. I think like Torum is more like the central thing, and then you can from there you can get people to the other platforms as well. You know what I'm trying to
yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
And
so
well, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
How long have you been in Torum? When did you join?
First of all, when we talk about the what is social media platform,
Hmm.
it is the community building.
Right.
Now I remember in September 2020, the first time I became a member
Hmm.
on Tarom. Yeah,
2020. So
it's
very early.
yeah. September 2020. At that time, the crypto users on Tarom was 3,000 crypto users.
Wow. Now we are
So
over
so
50.
yes,
Wow.
it's growing very fast. The
So
Tarom is
quick.
growing
Yes.
very fast. Yeah, and I've found the friends all over the world with different race and backgrounds. To
Yeah.
share their experience and knowledge for free on this platform. You know,
Yeah.
and
That's.
I myself was the only person from Madagascar to enter Tarom at that time.
Hmm.
But later, there are many Malagasy people followed me
Wow.
in
So
this on Tarom. Yeah,
there's many people from Madagascar using Torum.
yeah, yeah. And
Wow.
I bring them to Tarom.
Oh, that's so cool, man. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. This is where I start to join Tarom.
Hmm.
So it's about 7 months ago.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
In so little time, it went from 3,000 to 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. My mind
Mm-hmm.
can't comprehend that. It's crazy.
Yeah,
So what you use your platform for most is for uploading or sharing videos about trading.
yeah.
Okay, is there anything on that area that you can tell me about? Like, can you tell me a little bit about that? About the trading, yeah, like trading philosophy. What do you look into something before investing? When do you know it's a good time to make the actual trade?
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you would like to talk a little bit about? 'Cause
uh,
I am very
yeah,
interested because as I've been in crypto like you almost like
yeah.
I went in 2017, lost
Mm-hmm.
a lot of money. I make every single mistake.
Yeah,
I buy all the ICOs, and
yeah,
they never went into anything. And then I stopped until like last year, 2020, and now I'm started again. But so far, I'm only just buying Bitcoin and holding. I don't know how the whole trading thing. I don't know, I'm a little bit scared. So. Uh,
So it's the experience.
right.
But
So, what coins would you say is they're like the ones that you are most interested in now?
yeah,
Like, do you? For me, I read a bit about Ethereum and Cardano. I know that some of my friends are buying Ripple, but I'm not sure about that one. Do you have any ideas? Any thoughts?
yeah, okay. You know, when I trade the crypto,
Yeah.
my first crypto, the first crypto that I trade is Bitcoin.
Right.
It is the first cryptocurrency, and I learn a bit and learn more about crypto. I'm sorry, about Bitcoin, how to trade it. The cryptocurrency that I bought is Litecoin.
Litecoin, yeah.
I bought Litecoin on January.
On
January 2021, and Bitcoin. I'm very late a bit with the Bitcoin. I did it, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Bitcoin. I trade Bitcoin. I hold the altcoin. You know, I hold the altcoin and I trade the Bitcoin. I hold the Ethereum and the Litecoin. EOS.
EOS, yeah.
Yeah, and what is DOT and BNB.
Okay.
That are my favorite. Yeah, DOT and BNB are my favorite cryptocurrency for this year. They have the huge potential to the moon. You know.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I think
my analysis based on the based on the total supply. You know, when the total supply is so high, for example, the total supply for a rifle and what is it? Rifle and I'm sorry, I forget. Cardano.
Yeah.
Cardano and rifle are the same total supply. So when you invest, in my own opinion, okay, it is not financial advice as well. Okay?
Of course.
In my opinion, when you buy Cardano or rifle, so you pretend to invest for long term.
Okay.
For long term, it is not the investment for short term. If you want to take a profit for within a month or a year, 6 months, something like that, I prefer to choose the low cap.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense because those ones can jump in price much more than the ones that have higher caps. That makes sense. Yeah, I think like the ones that have the smart contract function like Ethereum and Binance, those are probably gonna be good for more valuable in the future. No. Yeah. I think so. And I wanted to ask you about what do you think is the future for Torum? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yes.
All right.
To the moon.
To the moon, of course. Yeah, For me, I am.
To the moon.
Yes, true. I am so excited for the NFT marketplace. I want the Torum NFT marketplace to open.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, I've
that's
been I've been using Torum mostly to share and my art, and I started
mhm.
making NFTs. And so far, I've been using Torum to share it, but it's always using Wax, the Atomic Hub on Wax.
Yeah. I know it, but I don't know how to manipulate wax.
I know,
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
have yeah,
yeah. That's why
yeah. I,
I'm counting the days for Torum to have its own NFT marketplace. So then everything is inside Torum, and it's gonna be so much easier.
this is the social media platform design too. Uh,
Hmm.
the first uh, social media platform for the DeFi and NFT. So
Yeah, yeah. I never heard anyone combine social media, NFT, and DeFi all into one. It's a crazy
mhm.
idea, but it's also
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah. But I'm
Yeah,
not strong at NFT. I see there are a lot of people and yeah, like you. I see your
huh.
artworks.
Thanks, man.
You know, yeah. I love it. I love the
Thank you.
NFT, but I don't know how to do it. How to mint
Yeah,
NFT.
I
You see
know.
my avatar on Tarum. I bought it. I asked to like
Jay
J.
Chat. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He
J.
was the one that told me I should talk to you.
Yeah, J very strong at it. So I
Yeah,
asked him to NFT me.
that's
As I don't
cool.
know how to do it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's
I
cool.
think yeah. I really appreciate your work.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It's so funny when I try to explain people what an NFT is. Some people just don't understand it. They're like, "What?" So it's the same drawing, but it's on the blockchain, and now it's more valuable. Why? Like, well, because now there's only limited.
Hey, yeah.
And yeah, some people
But
just. Hmm.
regarding for the future Tarum is
Yes.
a part of social media platform that has a lot of potential to go to the moon, as I said before. Tarum is simple to use, you know.
Hmm.
It is not difficult compared to others social media platform. In terms of social media platform, what you lack in the others,
Hmm.
what you find on Tarum in Tarum. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get a sense in Torum that the people in Torum really, really like Torum.
Mhm.
Whereas if you go to Facebook, the people don't really like Facebook. They like having their friends around, but they don't like Facebook, like the company. But the people in Torum seem to really like the Torum and the team behind Torum, and that's one of the things that make me believe that it could be a very very interesting project, long term. I think.
Uh, yeah, but focus on DeFi NFT.
Hmm.
I think uh, Torum will become Facebook and Twitter in coming years.
Yeah, I think of all
It
this, of all the alternative social medias I've seen, I think Torum is the one that has the most chances of competing at a competing with the bigger platforms. I think, especially like
yeah.
once the DeFi um, opens up in Torum and you can stake the coins that you start earning on the platform, and you can get some interest from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He put he built potential to rise. And
Mm,
additionally,
yeah.
it will become a place of learning for those who don't know what the
Yes.
crypto what the crypto is, as well as for those who want to improve their skills, crypto investment.
Mm,
And because there are many people who have the the importance, the intelligence, the knowledge about the blockchain technology and
Yeah.
the cryptocurrency, how to invest, how to yeah, something like that. And the mass adoption will cover the world, you know.
Hmm.
Uh, Maybe not today, on next coming years, 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It seems like
in in the near future.
yeah, seems like the speed in which people are coming into crypto is increasing. Like more people are getting into it every day almost. It seems.
Hmm.
And I agree that Torum is a great place where there's a lot of resources and there's a lot of people sharing knowledge. So it's a great place to learn and to find interesting things happening. I really like that about Torum. I think it's because it's like as soon as you enter Torum, you know that the whole thing is designed to work and to be around crypto. You know, even the marketing that they use, they describe themselves as a social media for crypto enthusiasts.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I think that's great because sometimes in some social medias you get people from that they have too wide interests. Like I
Hmm.
try doing the NFTs, the same thing I do on Torum on other social medias, and it doesn't work because I post an NFT and people ask me what is an NFT. Like they don't
It's
know.
useless.
Yeah, and when I put it on Torum, everybody knows. Everybody, it's like they know how to use it. They know everything. I don't have to explain them. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested in NFT, but I don't know how to mint it, how to create the NFT on wax.
Yeah, but at
The
least
things
you
that I
know.
would like to start a deeper dive.
Yeah, honestly, is very easy, very easy. Um,
Hmm.
and once Storm has its own NFT marketplace, it's gonna be even easier because you do it everything on Storm. And I don't know, like you could in theory make a whole one of your videos into an NFT. It would just be more expensive because it would be a very large file.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, some people have asked me to do some NFTs with music, but the problem is that an image is so easy because it's very small file. It's like 1 or 2 megabytes. But if you talk about a song or a video, then you're talking much, much, much more.
It has more value.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I think like Torum is such a new space, such a new platform that there. I don't know if there's some might be some things to do on Torum that nobody has tried. You know?
Oh,
Yeah. Sometimes I think about like if it's a new platform, maybe there could be some new interesting things to do on it that we haven't tried before. I'm not sure.
yes.
Let me know when you're running out of time or if it's all good.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. So
Okay.
if you're running out of time or anything, just let me know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know. Is there anything from Torum that you would like to talk about, or I'm also very interested. Like I never been to Madagascar. I have no idea what it's like there.
What do you mean? What do you
Um,
say?
what is it like in life in Madagascar?
Uh, Madagascar. I don't know if you see where is Madagascar?
Like I
The
know
map.
it's in Africa, like an island
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
to the right.
yeah. I want to say that Madagascar is the paradise, but in other country there is a place it's like a paradise as well.
Of course, yeah, of course,
But
of course.
I love it because it's my country.
Hmm.
What I love the most where I live is everything I eat is bio.
Sorry?
Bio. Everything I eat, the food I eat in Madagascar,
Uh,
are bio. Really natural.
okay, okay, okay. I get it, I get it. That's wonderful. That's I think what it should be everywhere.
Yeah.
We should
Yes.
all
Yes.
be eating more natural.
Yeah. Natural thing. Yeah.
So
And
you,
apart from that,
hmm,
yeah, I would like to visit the country, the other country, such
okay.
as United States and Dubai, and why not Malaysia?
Oh yeah,
Go to
yeah,
visit the Tarum place. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I never been to Africa. I'm from Argentina, from South America. I've been to the United States. Now I'm living in Australia. But I've never been to Africa. I really want to go. I want to go to Africa, to I know Japan, China. I
Mm-hmm.
I want to see everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, now
Yeah.
with COVID is very very hard, but hopefully in the future.
In Africa, the life is crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. Well, because the people don't respect the law, the government's law. Yeah, that is people live what they want, what they want. So they don't care about the government's law.
Yeah, that's a problem,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. But I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
I live my life, and I'm very happy with my family. And this is the important thing
Of
for
course.
me. I focus on my goal. I invest my local
Hmm.
money to cryptocurrency, and regarding for the new future of my son, my children. I don't mind. I don't care about the government, the politics, and something else. Yeah, I focus on my goal.
Yeah, that's. I think you're doing well there, for sure. Because like it's not like one person can go and fix everything. Sometimes you have to focus on the stuff that you can control and what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the best way, for sure.
Yeah. So we are almost done.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man,
And,
it was great talking to you.
yeah, and don't spam my comments and my thread on my clan.
All right. All right. And hopefully we do this again some other time.
Don't spam my comments. Oh, every day I delete the rubbish and the trash comments.
Yeah, that's
Every time.
that's one thing that it happens when a platform offers tokens. It tends to get filled with a lot of spammers and leechers.
Mhm.
But
I
yeah.
think Toronto fights them hard. Either they learn.
Hmm.
I see that the Toronto veteran and the Tottenham team are fighting hard
Yeah,
for that. And either they learn something, the spammers,
yeah.
either they learn something and take perspectives on home,
Mm.
or they run away.
Yeah.
To me, when I'm at home, I feel like, as I told you, that I feel like at home.
Mm.
So I respect. I clean. I
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
everything that is not good. So that is why I clean I delete the trash comment and the content. That is irrelevant to my clan. You
I
know,
I
I'm very
love
strict.
I love
Yeah,
that way of thinking, because yes, like if it's your home, you want it to be organized, you want it to be clean, you want it to be nice. It's true. It's
yeah,
true. Very true.
yeah.
I like that. I think that's the perfect point to close, I think.
Hmm.
So thank you, man. Thank you for taking time and having a talk. It was good. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much as well.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, well, I'll see you on Torum, of course.
Yeah, see you soon.
Yeah, see you, man.
Cheers. Yeah, stay safe, bro.
You too, man. Bye.
Bye.
So that was Bernard Etienne. Truly a very interesting person. I really enjoyed talking with him and learning his perspective. And just the fact of being able to talk to someone from Madagascar, I thought I would never had that experience in my life. And just shows how important this project, this podcast really is. As a way to conclude this, I will add, as promised earlier, a song, a tribute to Etienne from me. I hope you like it, and I hope I'll see you again on the next episode of the Art of Tomas podcast. My friend Etienne, trading cryptos in Madagascar, living in a paradise, and always doing the best he can. He takes care of his family, found a new home, and he keeps it clean. My friend Etienne, do 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 do. My friend Etienne, thank you for being in my podcast. He takes care of his family, found a new home, and he keeps it clean. My friend Etienne, trading cryptos in Madagascar. My friend Etienne, do 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 do.